Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And this is a shout out to Talita. And yes, Talita, I am going to put the record straight. Believe me, I am. Okay? Look, 99% of the time I get it right, but there's a 1% where I don't. And where I don't get it right, I normally put a correction under the video. But in this case, I'm going to dedicate a video to it. And you will see why. It's very, very interesting. Now, people who watch my videos will know that just yesterday, I put up a video about News24 in South Africa taking a swipe at me as being fake news. Remember that? Okay. Now, this is a Dutch news page that has been translated into English. And it's from a magazine called Skepta, Machtig News. And what they say is a 6-day tour in Africa by Minister of Foreign Affairs Deirdre Reinders, MR, stirs up the dust. According to the South African press, Belgium allegedly pledged 30 million euros in support for the highly controversial land reform process in South Africa. The news is bad. News for some NVA people. I don't know what NVA people is, but it's probably something to do with an acronym in Belgium. On Monday, Minister of Foreign Affairs Didier Reinders, MR, met with the South African Minister for Foreign Relations and International Cooperation, Lindiwe Sisulu, of the ANC. Remarkably, the South African news site, now get this, the South African news site, News24, let me repeat that, News24, who accused me of fake news, okay, writes that the Belgian government has promised 30 million euros in support for the controversial land reform process. According to News24, Reinders would describe the current parliamentary process of aligning expropriation without compensation as the best way. It is important that the process runs smoothly. We must, of course, see a balanced situation. It is a difficult issue in many countries, so we must be sure that it is a balanced process. We do not want to express an extreme opinion on that. And that's what the South African press, News24, quoted Reinders as saying. According to the same press, he also promised Belgium's help. In a reaction to Skepta, the Federal Public Service Foreign Affairs already notes that the reporting in the South African press is not a correct representation. You know what that means? It's fake news. News24 putting out fake news. The timing is quite extraordinary, but hey, there are so many extraordinary things that happen on this channel, as you know. So, getting back to this. In a reaction to Skepta, which is this media, the Federal Public Service Foreign Affairs already notes that the reporting in the South African press is not a correct representation of what the minister has said. A more extensive response would follow. The news of the financial contribution to the South African land reform is bad news for MPs from the NVA. And again, I'm not sure what NVA is, but someone in the comments I'm sure will tell me. South Africa will be an important election year in 2019, says Flemish MP Carl van Loo. To regain popularity with its traditional supporters, the ANC is committed to a radical expropriation policy that will redistribute large agricultural domains, now often owned by white farmers. The populist, almost anti-white character of these reforms has not escaped the notice of most and rightly provokes a lot of international protest. From the NVA, we brought South Africa, both Flemish and federal, to parliamentary and public attention several times. Minister Reinders and his cabinet knew very well that the issue is sensitive to us as a party, and that a decision like this could not just count on our approval without any consultation, said federal MP Peter Lukkens. So let's just dig a bit deeper into this. Okay, and this is another article on the same subject. Okay? Colleague Mark Hendricks agrees. South Africa is a Flemish partner country. For us, the land reforms are not a problem in themselves. They can even play a positive role in the development of the country. But, property rights, a cornerstone of a stable society, cannot simply be trampled underfoot, regardless of the ethnic background of the farmer or historical sentiments. And with the current plans, that is precisely the case. We are therefore very concerned about the long-term consequences for their economy, food security, and society. South Africa cannot become a second Zimbabwe. MP Peter Lukkens recalls that the NVA has repeatedly raised sensitive South African issues, with the plaasmoorde, or farm murders, the displacement of the unique Afrikaner culture and language, but also the controversial land reforms. We brought South Africa to the attention of the press several times. Minister Reinders therefore knew very well that the issue is sensitive to us, and that a decision like this could not count on the consent without consultation. We expect that he clearly rejects the land expropriation without compensation. The agricultural sector remains an anchor for food security in South Africa, but it is increasingly becoming vulnerable. Possible land expropriation not only threatens this economy leg in South Africa, but also threatens food security. So, Tabita, I've put the record straight. And thank you so much for the article, the articles, which were written in Belgium by Belgian papers, which clearly show that News24 is putting out fake news. Strange, isn't it? All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, and please have a safe day.